Hey everybody, welcome back to Tales of Eternia. We are cruising here on the oceans. One of my favorite things to do. Because we can't swim. Yeah. Want to welcome everybody back. In the last episode we defeated Volt. So if you missed that one, check it out. We had an epic fight with Volt. I almost died. But we made it through anyway. And we're back here in Tincia. After some shopping that I'm going to cut out. Because nobody likes to stand around and watch somebody else shop. Isn't that right? So we're going to go and get Keel back in our party here real quick. Chat doesn't like this place. So she's going to stay with the Van Eltia. And everybody's here waiting to congratulate Fog. Chat. Who always says, "Oh!" Keel is down here below at the Cramo Cannon. Looks like they've changed it quite a bit. If you remember in this room, it looked quite a bit different before. But it looks like it's been upgraded. Maybe with Keel's expertise? Who knows? Looks better. Looks more ominous, I suppose. That's what I like. Things that look ominous. Strike fear in the heart of our enemies. So yeah, we've got Volt here, so I need to fringe. I went ahead and did some arranging there and some fringing with Volt. And now that we're ready, we're gonna rest at the inn. They gave us a ticket for the really nice suite. The super expensive ritzy one at the top. And now we're gonna have what I like to call the Tales of series fake endings. It's kind of interesting, like a lot of people don't really notice it, but almost maybe not every Tales game, but most of them have this kind of epic showdown that seems to be the finale of the game, and people think like, oh, here we are, this build up to this great big finale. Even the characters are saying, tomorrow is going to be the final fight. They have this sleep in a ritzy place. They talk about their adventures, and they say hope we'll do okay tomorrow. And so it's kind of like pretending it's the ending, but it's not. Poor Quickie's like, hey, the bed's mine. So in this scene, Rid is, kind of trying to break the tension, in the room, just acting natural and like, oh, look how nice the room is, and look how nice the scenery is, and just kind of trying to ease the tension for his team. Because tomorrow is the big battle with Bariru.
Oh, すっげえいい眺めだぜ。街が全部見渡せる。
It's what a great leader does, right? Just tries to ease the tension of the people who are with him.
そうだね。よし、じゃあ私も明日に備えて寝ることにしよっと。
Keel is kind of insulting himself, saying how, afraid he is and how nervous he is and thinking that things are going to be terrible, whatever, and everybody else is so confident. But Rid says, hey, look, my hands have been shaking, ever since we got to this point, and, he's also afraid of, what's going to happen. Nobody is, perfectly normal or confident. Everybody's on edge. I like this line from Rid. If Barilil gives 100% of his strength at us, we'll just do 400% back at him. Since there's 4 members of the party usually. So they can give 400%, whereas he will only give 100%. And Keel thinks that Rid's math is a little odd. So we get another cutscene, kind of in the past. If you remember, in the very, very opening animation, it shows a very young Rid looking up, and his village is destroyed. Now, of course, when the game starts, the village has been repaired. There's been a 10-year period or so. But something terrible happened when they were children. So his father, locks him in the basement and says, stay here. No matter what, don't open this door. And that's the last time Rid saw his father. I mean, such excellent emotional acting in the Japanese version, and yeah, it's important to, show the struggles of the characters, makes them much more relatable, makes them seem more, human-like. So Rid was saying it's been a while since he's had that nightmare. He thinks it's his fault that the village was attacked by a ton of monsters and most everyone was killed. Farah was there too, of course, and her parents didn't make it. So Rid is gonna go get some air on the roof. And Medity is up here, probably thinking about things too.
実は俺も死んだ父さんの夢見て目冴えちまったぜ。
お父さんいないか。
So Rid's gonna tell about his mother and father died when he was around 2 years old. And Farah is the same, although she was a little older, I think. And Medity too. Medity's asking if Rid has memories of his mother and father. Kind of like Farah asked her as well. But as you saw in some of the backflashes in previous episodes, they were pretty unpleasant memories. So I cut out most of that conversation. It was a really long one, talking about, you know, feelings and emotions. And Melody is wondering, you know, those like warm feelings with your father or mother, you know, those are your memories. Even if you don't remember their faces or anything like that, the warm glow of them being near or knowing that they cared about you, that's the memories that you have. Well, Fog is all warmed up for the coming ultimate fight, I guess you should say. So yeah, they have this sort of acted out as the ultimate finale, the big showdown. But of course there's going to be a twist of events. There's always some twist. Suddenly, Badiru has a huge armada of ships here. I always thought that was kind of strange. It's like the last time I went around his fortress, the tower, there was like absolutely nobody there. And it's like, why didn't I just sneak in then? Why did we wait till the armada is all prepared so that we can have this big battle? It's kind of funny, like, Rid gets to control things because apparently he's good at aqua time fighting? I don't know. Maritime? Is that the word? Forgetting English. Maritime battles. So once again we have another mini game. And this mini game can be done again. It's just this happens to be the scenario that it happens. It's sort of a little miniature battleship kind of game, but it's actually action-packed. It's been a while since I've done this. I'll have to remember the controls. There's a timer up in the corner, and basically we've got to destroy all these ships. And some of them are different. There's like the mine-laying ones that are laying mines out here in the water, and there's some with actual weapons. And we just gotta power up our gun and sink all the ships. I guess I can't. I was trying to go through the screen there, you know, kind of like thinking it would overlap, but apparently you can't do that. Easy peasy. Mikan squeezy. Ikeru, ikeru. Alright, here we go with our Cramo cannon that's on board. All right, so we blew a hole there in the side of Ariru's castle, and so now we can head in. Like I said, it doesn't seem like we needed such a giant hole. Alright, so this is a pretty big dungeon, actually. A lot of long corridors to walk through, meaning a lot of enemy encounters. So I'll be using holy bottles, as usual, to reduce the number of enemy encounters. But as always, I'll fight some. Activate the controls, and of course the zombies come out of their containers. Hey, I get to fight these gentlemen enemies. These, I think they're called gentlemen in some of the other Tales games. Yeah, I really like the way this place looks. You know, they put a lot of detail. Oh, never mind. Zombie room. Biohazard. Get me out of there. So I'll be going to the menu a lot to start the holy bottles up again, since they don't last very long. These long corridors mean I have a lot of steps, so a lot of enemy encounters coming up. But yeah, just like the look of the dungeons and stuff. I know I keep saying the same thing, but it just looks so good. It's like they really put a lot of effort into the details. Now I have Thunderblade. Probably one of the cooler versions of the Thunderblade spell in all of the Tales games. I mentioned that previously, but you know, most of the Tales games actually have a blade. It's an actual sword that maybe comes out of the sky or something, or spins, and it has, you know, electric properties or creates an electric field. But in this game, the Thunderblade is, you know, like the half-wave sort of slice through the air with lightning, you know, sort of a lightning swish or whatever. Don't know how to describe it, but I really like the version of the Thunderblade in this game in particular. Just feels so satisfying.
なんか嬉しそうだな。
マゼット博士の言ってた言葉がようやく理解できてきたんだ。
説明は手短にか？
違う。不価値なる学問をしろだよ。
無価値な学問？
不価値だ、不価値。お前と喋ってると決戦前に体力がなくなりそうだ。
There's quite a few cutscenes you can see there if you keep resting at that rest spot when you come back. And I think these side rooms have some computers. It's been a while. I'll have to remember. Hey, a lens. Yeah, I'm not going to do a full lens collection in this playthrough. There are lists online that tell you exactly where all the lenses are. But honestly, the items you get aren't that big of a deal. Maybe the Kurono symbol is probably the best item that you can get from lenses for the lens exchange. yeah, so Keel doesn't know how to activate these computers. So we're gonna have to figure out how to turn them on. So we gotta use the freeze ring instead of the sorcerer ring for these. For some reason this room reminds me of what is it, Tales of Symphonia? That futuristic area with the low gravity or whatever. It's like they totally ripped that off from this game. So we found a sheet there that sort of has the information and code numbers stuff for the activating those computers. Before I go back, let me see what we have over here. Oh, yeah, there's the mini boss. No big deal, just a robot for us to disassemble. I think these rooms just have some chests to grab, pretty much. Oh, that one just has a pit. It's like, Bariru, your castle is full of sinkholes, dude. Oh, hey, it's a fake. And with the magic of editing, I didn't even have to fight that fake. Yeah, this just goes around, okay. And these rooms just have treasure chests in them. Alright, here we go. Let's take on this mini boss. Pretty easy. Scan him just to make him uncomfortable. Reduce his self-confidence. Easy peasy. Econ squeezy. That's gonna be my new slogan. Yeah, I know it's terrible, but if you don't like it, just complain in the comments and maybe I'll stop using it. But yeah, this is pretty big, epic place here. Thinking I'll probably pause the video before we actually fight the boss at the top. So I was trying to burn that tapestry with my sorcerer ring, but it didn't work. So using that paper and the information we got on this computer, the passwords are there in Melnix, of course. So we've got Medity to translate it for us. And it's mentioning the right-left computer systems need to be activated. So, now we'll go back to those rooms that are on the side. I'll probably try to I'll just cut out all the walking in this place. Seems like something should be behind that tapestry. Glad they put these shortcuts in, at least. I need to top off here a bit. I know I probably could have just rested at the rest point back there, but hey. I got plenty of equipment, so this is the door we need to open. There's a lot more rooms here than I remember. Let me see what's in these. Okay. A fake, which gave me an elixir. With the magic of editing, I didn't even have to fight that enemy. Yeah, you always should fight those fakes, even though they're incredibly dangerous. Because a lot of times an elixir is your reward. Ooh, hey, we get to use Volt. Get ready to feel the pain, guys. Oh, yeah. It also like dizzies and shocks most of the enemies. I mean, even though this is, still a 2D Tales game, I really like the pseudo 3D kind of effects and everything that they added in with the summons and whatnot. It's just so satisfying. Just a really fun, old school style Tales game, which I prefer. The modern ones are just meh, to be honest. I prefer this type of old classic style Tales battle system. Okay, so here we have the red computer, as I'll call it. Up here on the side, Medity is going to help with the password. And we activated the computer. And yeah, instead of showing you walking back, I'll go ahead and just jump to the computer on the opposite side. Hopefully you remember how to get here. If you're using this as a walkthrough, I tried to show all the corridors and the route to get here. So we're going to do the other code here. Activate this computer. And this will open the central doors. Okay, so I was wandering around the castle a little bit just to, do a few fights to level up. So that's what the funny cut was there. I did a bunch of fights, kind of level up the elementals, the Kramal summons there in preparation for our fight. I don't need any more holy bottles. But yeah, we're going to go through this door and face Bariru in the next episode. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you in the next one.